Hey everybody, welcome back to Nathaniel's Brick Builds, and this video is going to be a little unique. So some of the bigger Star Wars nerds among you watching this are going to be looking at this and saying, why did he smash two Z95 headhunters together? And anybody who doesn't know what that is just going to be saying, what in the world is this thing? So this is not two Z95 headhunters smashed together. This is 100% from my imagination. It doesn't appear in any Star Wars thing, canon or Legends. I'm calling it the LS-220 Hurricane Starfighter. The original concept came from me talking with one of my friends about what if the ARC-170 Starfighter could split into two ships. One would be essentially an X-Wing, and the other would be similar to the Z95 Headhunter, with just the one wing in the middle. And if you don't know what the ARC-170 is, I do have a video on that, so you can check that out on my channel. And from there, as you can see, this clearly evolved from that original concept a lot. So this is actually two starfighters in one, but it can act as one and it's 100% reversible. Something in the engines will turn around so that it can be flying this way, then just abrupt change, go back that way. Divides cleanly into two identical starfighters. And the Hurricane part of this title, the nickname really, comes from this ability I have with something that actually doubles as the landing gear. So what happens here is this part of the ships comes off, down. Let me get this together. Here it often takes a bit. So the two ships dock like this, and then just go full throttle, start spinning, and then once they're spinning fast enough, they start shooting. I have spring-loaded darts hidden, just stick your finger in there, it fires out of there. And so these start spinning, forms essentially a storm-looking hurricane effect with all the lasers spinning around this object that creates a kind of half-hearted gravity well effect, so to speak. And then any fighters that attack these, their bullets will just get sucked into that same storm. So, in a way, kind of excessively overpowered starfighter, but Star Wars has some things like that, and imagination is allowed to do that. And basically that's really all as far as the features of this build. I was very happy with the way it came out. I was not originally going for the look that's nearly identical to that Z95 Headhunter. That's just the way it came out as I started working on various parts and figured out what I liked and didn't like. But yeah, that's my breakdown on this. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you might consider dropping a like on this video, subscribing to see the rest of my stuff. If you have a friend who's into LEGO stuff or might think this is cool because they're a big Star Wars nerd and might like this because it's inspired by that or anything like that, maybe share it with them. You get the whole thing. I'm not going to be badgering you quite as persistently as some YouTubers about that stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.